Welcome back, chess kids, to FunMasterMike's YouTube secrets. Part of my brain is only on this website because, I just like to spread the wealth a little bit. So today, we're going to talk about climbing some stairs. Now, you might be thinking, FunMasterMike, I parked myself on the couch. I got my laptop or my iPad on my lap. I didn't want to climb stairs. I'm here to just eat Doritos and have you make my brain bigger. Well, I'm sorry. I tell you what. Let's have the rook climb the stairs. We actually have an idea in chess called staircasing. Now, it can happen a couple different ways, but I'm going to show you how it happens in a real game. This rook, well, he's going to be the one doing the exercise, okay? You eat the Doritos, that rook's going to be doing the exercise. How did I use staircasing and what does it mean? Well, let me show you how exactly I performed that. I started this game by playing bishop takes h6. It's a sacrifice that I had all worked out. And when my opponent took, I could just take the pawn back. But if I do, that gives my opponent one turn to get the bishop to a square like g5 and stop my rook from getting involved in all the fun. So I played an in-between move. What's that, FunMasterMike? I'm Italian? Okay, an intermezzo. FunMasterMike, I am German. Okay, a Zwischenzug. How was my pronunciation? I think I nailed it, by the way. All right, so the in-between move, Queen g6 check, this pawn is pinned to the king. And what does that allow me to do? Well, it allows me to take the pawn with check. And then when the king moves here, it's the exact same position as if I had captured the pawn the first time, but it's my move. And the rook is going to start the climb up the stairs. I played rook to e3, and you all know what's coming. Rook to g3, and I would have an incredibly short YouTube video. We would all be ready to move on to the next one. But my opponent did stop rook to g3 by playing bishop to h4. Now the rook has already come up. How is the rook going to staircase? The rook's now going to come over. And then my opponent is actually kind of helpless. He's going to move up and he's going to move over again. And he finally gets to a winning square. When the rook and the queen team up on the h-file, it is game, set, match. So I played rook f3. Now it almost looks like my opponent can get out of this mess by doing something like trading queens, right? Like a move like queen to g5. If the queens leave the dance floor, I'm not going to be able to give checkmate, but the bishop is actually overworked in this position. The bishop's trying to guard the queen and guard that g3 square. Now my rook would actually come over. That's one way to win, and I'm winning the queen because when the bishop takes, I play queen takes queen. So that is not actually a good defense. But if black does nothing, again, my rook just comes up and my rook comes over, and the end of the staircase is complete. Now, my opponent decided to not let me have all that fun and just play the move knight e7, which allowed me to take the bishop, and then my rook got to the g-file and ended up winning anyway. But if my opponent played something else, let's just say the queen got involved, here comes rook up, not much black can do. We'll give black some sort of random chess move, rook over, and my rook has climbed the tower, so you don't have to. By the way, how are those Doritos? Were they good? You want to share some with me? Okay, just push one through the screen. Well, I didn't get it. Okay, I'll go buy my own. Thank you so much, chess kids. Hopefully you'll get to staircase your rook one day. And also, don't forget to get out there and exercise. There's more to life than chess. But for today, I made your chess brain bigger, even if your belly got bigger too. See you next time on FunMasterMike's YouTube Secrets. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you know exactly when my next video comes out.